Hi. Um, um, okay. Our theme for today, or this week, was tough times. Samuel itself. Where do we find strength during tough times, and how do we find strength during tough times? In my word of encouragement today, I've put together some encouraging verses that will, by the end, answer these questions. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, I'll start again then. Okay. Our theme for today is tough times. Samuel itself. Where do we find strength during tough times? And how do we find strength during tough times? In my word of encouragement today, I've put together some encouraging verses that will, by the end, answer these questions about how and where we need to find strength in the midst of turbulent times. First question, where do we find strength or refuge during tough times? In the verse Isaiah 41 verse 10 says, "So do not fear, for I am with you. Do not be dismayed, for I am your God. I will strengthen you and help you. I will uphold you with my righteous right hand." Often during times, we have fear. The fear of the unknown, the fear of not being able to control things beyond our control, or the fear of having no one by your side during tough times. But Isaiah 41 verse 10 says, "So do not fear, for I am with you. Do not be dismayed, for I am your God." To answer the question in my first point today, we find refuge and strength in God during tough times. Because just like he says at the end of Isaiah 41 verse 10, "I will strengthen you and help you. I will uphold you with my righteous right hand." This brings me to my second point. How do we find refuge or strength during tough times? Through the course of life, tough times may come, but I know for myself that God will always be with me through it all. The Philippians 4 verse 6 says, "Do not be anxious about anything, but in everything by prayer and supplication with thanksgiving, let your requests be known to God." So how do we find refuge and strength to get through tough times? It says, "Do not be anxious about anything, but I'm everything by prayer and supplication." In prayer and asking humbly is how we find strength and refuge to get through tough times. To summarize my word of encouragement today, if you are going through tough times, you're feeling discouraged, or find it hard to carry on through tough times, there is power in looking to God in the midst of hard times, and we will always find that strength and refuge in God by praying. Before I finish off my sermon, I want to leave our youth with a verse from Joshua 1 verse 9. "Be strong and courageous. Do not be frightened or dismayed, for the Lord your God is with you wherever you go." Amen. Prophet Said.